Well, hello there, it's Beards and Bangers. You join me on a cold November morning. It's only just above freezing. I'm at Gaydon once again. I'm at a car show and I'll tell you which one in a minute.
Welcome to Beards and Bangers.
So what is it about car shows? Well, they're just a gathering of like-minded people, and I go to quite a few. My view on them is, as a YouTuber, that part of it is about talking to people, making contacts, networking, but also of course making content. Now, I took a decision earlier this year not to go and video every car at car shows, because there are other guys that do that and do it better than I ever could. So I just pick out a few cars and focus on those and just have a general wander around to give you guys a flavour. So hopefully that's what you want to see. But this morning we are in a sea of MGs because it's part of the MG100, the MG100 celebrations, which have now been launched by the MG Car Club and Save Our Z, so all the various affiliates of that. So this morning, probably the last car show for me this year. I would have thought, I say that, there'll probably be another one over Christmas that I'll go to. Yeah, but there's a gathering of MGs. It's, given the weather, given the time of year, given that the roads have now started to be salted, there is an absolutely incredible turnout. We've got MGs of all eras. We'll just excuse the Mercedes they drive through there, but we've got the MG ZS on the right there, and we've got an MG TF, an original MG TF on the left. So we've got an absolute selection. I've come in Husley, which is over here. So Husley's has a nice cruise up here. Do need to flash out the heater matrix because I'm not getting enough heat out, and this morning you need it because it's chilly. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. A few jobs still to do, so we'll bring you those in due course. This is my friend James's new car. Now, he paid I won't say what he paid, but he paid a very good sum of money for this car. So not, he got a good deal. It was pretty filthy. The hood was knackered, and he's actually done a good job starting to get it back up to spec. So yeah, Y-Reg MGF 1.8, rather nice blue Mini there. I'm not quite sure what colour that is, but yeah, we've got a really nice selection. Focusing on the Zs because we always do that. We've got an MG ZTT here on grid spokes with Alcantara seats, which is very nice. And that's a pretty clean example, I would say. RV8 next to it. We've seen loads of those this year. It's been a really good year for RV8 spotting. They're a good community. But yeah, look, we've got some kind of electric one here. I think it's an HS, but it's the all-electric HS. And then next to it we've got a B that's clearly going through some kind of restoration. So it's always nice to see these cars and then see them again once they've had more work done to them, sort of follow their progress. And then we've got other interesting stuff here like this, which it's got this rather interesting array of exhaust pipes. It's I don't actually know what it is, but it's very interesting. Yeah, it's got an MGA, what looks like an MGA front end. There's no kind of markings on it at all, but the MGA kind of style disappears at the back, so it just gets rather bulbous and overweight, but it's very attractive. I'll try and collar the owner of this one in a bit. V8 with a Tickford body, and we've got another, what have we got here? This is a YT, so some of these earlier MGs, really attractive cars. We've got the band about to start, so hopefully you're going to be able to hear me over them. This ZR Mark 1 was at the NEC, and that's looking rather tasty in trophy blue. But what I'm going to home in on is this car over here, MGC6, there we are, loads of Bs, another F. Yeah, we've got this rather interesting MG ZR, which if you look under the bonnet, it's got a 180 KV6 in it, which this gentleman, say hello, has put in it. Obviously, if you look at the engine bay, excuse the band, we'll just pause for a second. So So Jack, tell us what you've done to your MG ZR with a KV6 engine.
So originally, obviously, it's a 1.4.
Yeah.
We then decided to get bored.
As you do.
The 2.5 V6 from a Mark II MGZS.
Okay.
It's also had a ZS rear brake conversion to get it onto discs instead of drums.
Yeah.
Fully polybushed front and rear.
Wow.
Stiffer anti-roll bars.
Yeah.
And it's on Avo coilovers and also a Willwood front big brake kit.
Wow. So ZS 180 engine, so that's stock, putting out about 177 brake horse.
Yes.
So what have you done? 'Cause I know this isn't the 177 brake horse. So
this is now been mapped up to 202.
wow. Okay. Who did that for you?
That was done by. Oh, that's a very good question. Dyno Dynamics.
Dyno Dynamics.
Yes.
So you can get a lot more power out of the KV6 if you get things set up right. So.
Yes. So pretty much, if I put a set of cams in it, I can get another about 10, 15 brake.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's pretty much everything's been done that I can really do at the moment.
And what do people? What do other drivers think when you pull away at the lights?
It's quite funny.
Yeah.
You see them, you're sat there in your little ZR, they're all sitting there going, oh, it's just a 1.4.
Yeah.
We'll have him, and then you put your foot down and yeah, you see the smile quite quickly wipe from their face. It is
brilliant. We like that kind of thing on Beards and Bangers. So thank you for your time, Jack.
No worries.
Really nice to see this car. Very interesting car. Interesting to see what you can do with the ZR and do with the KV6 engine. So
yes.
It gives me some food for thought for my own cars. So
brilliant.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Cheers. So yeah, more. We're increasingly getting the sort of modern MGs at these shows. Oh, we've got an early MG being wheeled into place here. This does happen. But yeah, so we've got MG3 over the back. We've got, I think this is a GS, perhaps. And then we've got the, which one is this? This is an HS, I think so. Then we've got this MG, a beautiful MGA in Old English White, GS and MG. So GS is the orange one, ZS is the red one. Then we've got this Old English White MGA juxtaposed in there. So this event is being, oh, there's Damien's rather nice Porsche Miami Blue MGTF, which does look quite dazzling in that colour. Darren's dazzling car. But yeah, this is the kind of eclectic mix. It's the MG Car Club. You get a real mix of cars. So you get, you know, all the Bs, of course. You know, car show wouldn't be a car show without lots of MGBs. But you get the MGAs. You've got the older stuff, but you get the really new stuff as well. And I've hopefully not just walked past. Oh, it's moved. The Cyberster was here a moment ago, and I've lost it. Don't know where that's gone. We'll find the Cyberster in a minute. Oh, it's being moved. We'll just let them get it onto the Oki or wherever it's going. So yeah, so Midget's Trophy Yellow ZS, one of my favourite colours in one of my favourite cars. And we've got kind of track midgets. We've got this, wow, bittersweet, I think, TF. I've not seen a TF in bittersweet. That's really quite something. I think it's bittersweet. Could be wrong, you know me. I get these things wrong quite frequently. Going through the line, there's a big line for coffee because MG India have actually are actually financing this event. So MG Car Club members are getting free coffee and food and other stuff as well. Now my friend Dan, he's just got this rather nice ZS 180 Mark 1. You know it's Dan's car because it's got the bear on the driver's seat. Yeah, it's really nice. I've just actually given him my KV6 induction kit to try because he wants it to sound a bit more aggressive, so he's going to give that a go, and if he likes it he'll give me a few pennies for it. If not, he can give it back and I'll sell it to someone else. So yeah, I'd be interested to see what he thinks of the car with a cone induction kit on it. Tom Bailey's very nice TF next to it in trophy blue. Yeah, they've got a real nice selection. The trophy blue with a hard top, trophy blue without. This red topped silver TF looks rather nice. We've got a Mark II ZR next to that in ignition blue, and that looks nice car. 190 over there. Another ZS 180. So we've got a real mix, and it's just a nice. I'm getting my video done before the band really starts because I don't want to spend all day videoing. I want to get some content and then chat to people, because there's a few people I know here. Now here we are with the Cyberster, so I think this is the first time we're seeing it with the top up, so all electric roadster. Again, I'm interested to see what people think. You know, does an electric roadster, you know, have a place? Am I being controversial by saying that? Quite probably. Yeah, this does actually look really nice in this kind of silver colour, and the black hood, yeah, gives it some real presence. It's a big car. It's not small. It's not small at all. But yeah, but the MG 100 thing, you can see this is not a small event. There's, you know, a lot of people here, a lot of money going into this. This looks like a 1880, so this will obviously be based on something else. Yeah, so this MG4, these are all electric. I do like them in this orange colour. I think they're quite a nice looking car. I'm still not convinced about electric. I will state my position on that, because I'm just not convinced it's going to work, especially in something like the UK, where you've got 27 million houses that are kind of all crammed together on Victorian streets. You know, how are you going to get a charging network in place, or are you going to have to leave your car in Tesco's every 5 minutes? Now this MG TF has got a very interesting paint scheme. Lovely with its red roof. It's got some kind of special tint in the glass. I don't know how well you'll be able to make that out on film, but it's got this really interesting pearlescent black paint. I'm pretty certain that's not an original Rover group or MG Rover colour. I don't think it's a monogram. If I'm wrong, if someone thinks this is a monogram, then tell me. But my feeling is not. Yes, it's definitely not a small event. We've got the press, we've got photographers, we've got all sorts of people here filming. It's going to be it's going to be quite a big thing next year. Really pleased that 2024 year of the Streetwise, what started off as a little group is playing a key role in it. So yeah, that's kudos to Matt. Oh, look at this. This is a Spectre MGTF. That's really rather nice. I'm sure Simon Jeffries will have a comment about this colour. Yeah, the MG6s, they're really quite nice, aren't they? They're, you know, probably my favourite of the modern MGs, I have to say. And I think that's pretty much it. So it's a decent sized gathering given the time of the year, but it's just yeah, interesting to come to a car show when one's not getting roasted by the sun. So the reason we've got lots of noise and pageantry is because MG India, so nothing to do with MG Motor UK, have basically requested this event, and that's why there's lots of people, soldiers, attractive girls in black coats, horses. So MG Motor India are very interested, not just the future car or current and future cars, they're also very interested in the vintage and classic models. So that's why we've got this kind of setup here with the latest MG and one of the earliest as well. So in a minute, apparently we're going to see from the entrance of the British Motor Museum some of the senior management, very senior management of MG India, and they're going to be taking part in this event. So they approached the MG Car Club, and here we are. So I don't think they're coming out of the museum. I actually think they're coming in this way. They're coming in a car. So we're going to see the important people in a sec. So the band has really struck up a jolly tune now, and the Indian dignitaries from MG India are just arriving. Ironically in Mercedes vehicles, but we'll let that one slip. So here are the Indian VIPs. There's one of them. So yeah, this is obviously some business shenanigans going on here. So, and each car is greeted by a very attractive young lady. There we are. MG's a big thing. Don't anyone say otherwise. So I'll spin you around because this will be a quick video today. So thank you so much for watching. I will bring you updates on the MG100 as we go into 2024. Obviously the streetwises are going to play a big part of that, so that'll be my focus. And I'll see you again very soon on the next episode of Beers and Bangers. Don't forget to subscribe, etc, etc. Goodbye.